A protest tonight in downtown Indianapolis briefly blocked streets as demonstrators called for justice. In the cases of Dreasjon, Reed, and McHale Rose, two men shot and killed by IMPD officers in the same 24-hour period. On May 6th, IMPD says Dreasjon Reed exchanged fire with officers following a chase. His family's legal team says Reed did not shoot at the officers involved. A gun found near his body matched the weapon seen in a Facebook live stream during the chase that led to the shooting. Reed's case is in the hands of a special prosecutor. And McHale Rose was killed after exchanging gunfire with 4 officers early in the morning of May 7th. The officers were responding to reports of a burglary. The chief of police has said the incident might have been a planned ambush. WRTV's Cameron Riddle has been covering protests since the night those shootings happened, and demonstrators tell him they will not stop until justice is served.
Well, if you thought the protests in downtown Indianapolis had come to an end for good, the protesters here would like you to know that you are wrong. More than 3 months after the police action shootings of Dreasjon Reed and McHale Rose, which both happened within hours of each other, protesters are still using the streets of Indianapolis to make their voices heard and call for more transparency in the case of the police shooting of 2 young black men. Tonight, Black Lives Matter protesters with Indy 10 made their way throughout the streets of Indianapolis, chanting the demands that you have heard them ask over the past 3 months. Among them, release the officer's name. They say, check on that. Fire the officers who shot both Dreasjon and McHale. That has not happened. They also would like more transparency, releasing the autopsy to the families, giving more clarity into what exactly happened back on that night. Protesters say until that happens, they will continue to be in the streets in some form or fashion.
Did he fund IMPD? Stop killing black people, fire the officers who killed Dreasjon and McHale, release the autopsy report to the families, and release a 911 report. But I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon, so until it stops, we'll be out here.
Now, the protest is just one of several ways that the demonstrators with Black Lives Matter and Indy 10 are making their voices heard. Coming up on August 1st, there will be a block party as the words Black Lives Matter is painted on the street of Indiana Avenue, as well as the pictures of some of Indy's young black men who have been lost to police action shootings. Downtown, I'm Cameron Riddle, RTV6.